should be fighting Terence Crawford next. There should be no other fight for Manny Pacquiao but the Terence Crawford fight. You understand what I'm saying? There's a tournament going on in the welterweight division right now. Why is Manny Pacquiao not fighting this guy, Terence Crawford? Manny Pacquiao had an opportunity to fight Terence Crawford when he was with Bob Arum. Manny Pacquiao didn't want to fight Terence Crawford. Everybody said, why won't Manny Pacquiao want to fight Terence Crawford? Well, let's be realistic. Terence Crawford's young, in his prime, considered pound for pound the number one fighter by many, should be considered pound for pound the number one fighter. Instead of a guy like Vasyl Lomachenko. Hold on, let's squash this. Let's squash this right now. Vasyl Lomachenko, right? Box rec. Let me put an end to this, right? Why Vasyl Lomachenko isn't pound for pound the best fighter in the world, and why Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world. Vasyl Lomachenko box rec, okay? Vasyl Lomachenko, compared to everybody on the pound for pound list, 13 wins, 1 loss already. He's not even a double digits win yet. 10 KOs. Ranked number 1 in the world in this division. Ranked number 1 in Ukraine. He's 31 years old. 13 wins. 31 years old. He's already 31 years old. What will he retire? In 10 years, how many more fights will he have? When will he retire? Is he going to retire at what? Age 40? Is he going to keep fighting until 50? He's going to retire with like 30 wins maybe. He's fighting Luke Campbell next. Luke Campbell. Anthony Crow. Let's look at his resume. This is pound for pound number 1 fighter, right? Luke Campbell, Anthony Crow. Jose Pedraza. A tough fight. They said it's a unanimous decision. This is the same Jose Pedraza that got knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis. Jorge Linares. Guillermo Rigondeaux. He should have never fought Guillermo Rigondeaux. Guillermo Rigondeaux moved up 2 weight classes to fight him. That's a mismatch, right? Miguel Mariaga moved up a weight class to fight him. Jason Sosa. That's an okay fight. Nicholas Walters. I'll give him that. But Nicholas Walters had a year layoff before he fought Vasyl Lomachenko. No tone-ups, nothing. So, in reality, that's a cherry pick fight because the guy had a whole year out of the ring without even a tune-up fight, and you want to fight him. Roman Martinez. We seen this guy knocked out so many. We seen this guy beat up so many times, and Vasyl Lomachenko knocked him out. His first fight was against a guy, Jose Ramirez. Orlando Salido, a guy with double-digit loss. He lost to that guy and doesn't rematch him. Gary Russell Jr., majority decision. I thought that was a draw, actually. I didn't think Vasyl Lomachenko won that fight. I thought it was a draw. Gary Russell was sick in that fight. So, when we look at Vasyl Lomachenko's record, I don't see anything here that makes him pound for pound number 1 fighter, right? I don't see anything. How many titles has he held? Okay. 1 title, WBO, right? How many titles? WBO, WBA. 2 titles, right? WBO, WBA, WBC. Now he's at 3 titles, right? 3 titles in 13 fights, but he's 31 years old. Pound for pound, number 1 fighter in the world? Absolutely not. He won a title in his 3rd pro fight. A vacant title, not from a champion. Let's come back to reality, guys. a vacant title, not from a champion. An inexperienced Gary Russell Jr. You know how young Gary Russell Jr. was when they fought? Let's be real, guys. I'm done talking about Vasyl Lomachenko. There's no way he's pound for pound the #1 fighter in the world. Let's go back to topic and talk about the real pound for pound #1 fighter in the world, Terence Crawford. Let's look at Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, right? Why he's pound for pound the #1 fighter. Vasyl Lomachenko, 3 titles, right? Let's look at Terence Crawford. 35 wins, 26 KOs. And let's look at the age. They're the same age. They're the same freaking age. Ranked #1 in his weight class. Ranked #1 in the world, right? 35 wins. He has more KOs than Vasyl Lomachenko wins. But Vasyl Lomachenko is pound for pound the #1 fighter in the world. What's going on with boxing fans? He has more KOs than Vasyl Lomachenko's entire boxing career. They are the same age. We're not talking about amateurs. We're talking about the pros. They're the same age. More KOs. I don't even want to talk about the win, but even if we double Vasyl Lomachenko, 13 plus 13, what'd that give you? Huh? Double his win. Double his win with just his KOs. Right? 31 years old, right? How many times has Crawford been a champion? Let's start here. WBO champion. He's been a champion once right there. A champion again. Unified champion. 2 belts. Defended his title. Julius Ngango. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4 belts. Right? Moved up to welterweight. Right? 2 down here. 4 up here. So he's been a champion like 6, 7 times already, right? Well, he's won 6, 7 world titles. Vasyl Lomachenko has run 3, right? They're the same age. They're the same age. He's been a champion more times than Vasyl Lomachenko. He has cleaned out an entire division. I mean, when we look at this career, how is it even debatable who's the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world? There's no argument here. They're the same age. He's been champion longer, defended his titles longer, won more belts, has more accolades. All you can say is Vasyl Lomachenko did it faster. But they're the same age. So, they're the same age, so there's no difference. They're the same age. So what do you mean faster? Why didn't Vasyl Lomachenko turn pro when Crawford turned pro? Come on, guys. I don't want to get off topic. The topic is Manny Pacquiao should be fighting Terence Crawford next. But I wanted to make a point. Either there's just racism in the sport of boxing, or people in boxing don't know shit about boxing. He has more KOs than he has more KOs than Vasyl Lomachenko's entire boxing pro career. That's disgusting, man. But he's pound for pound the #1 fighter. You people are freaking retarded, man. You people are retarded when it comes to boxing. Don't talk boxing when you talk to me, because I will expose you. Right? They are the same age. 31, right? He's been a champion longer. He's held way more titles. He was never a gold medalist. I mean, he's done way more in the pros than Vasyl Lomachenko has ever done. Becoming a champion faster does not make you pound for pound the best fighter in the world. It's about all your accomplishment. This is a guy that been lineal champion twice, right? Lineal champion in 2 weight classes. 3-weight division world champion, right? Had way more belts than Vasyl Lomachenko, right? Come on, guys. I don't want to keep talking about they're the same age. I rest my case. There's no comparison. This is pound for pound the number one fight in the world. Manny Pacquiao had an opportunity to fight this guy. He chose not to fight him. He chose to go. What did he choose to do? Let me show you what Manny Pacquiao chose to do. What Manny Pacquiao always been doing his entire career. Manny Pacquiao. Let's look at Manny Pacquiao, okay, guys? I'm not playing with Manny Pacquiao today, man. I'm tired of this stuff. And I'm tired of you guys giving this guy a pass. What did Manny Pacquiao choose to do? Let's go back. Manny Pacquiao. He's 40 years old, right? He fought Keith Thurman for a split decision. I thought that fight was a draw. He fought Adrian Broner, unanimous decision. Everybody know Adrian Broner don't let his hands go. Lucas Batiste, he's out his prime. Jeff Horn, this is what Manny Pacquiao chose to do. Instead of fighting the number one fighter, pound for pound, Terence Crawford. Why would you not want to fight the number one fighter so everybody can say, whoa, Manny Pacquiao fought the number one fighter in the world? Manny Pacquiao chose to go fight this guy, Jeff Horn. Jeff freaking Horn, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Why would Manny Pacquiao do that? I have no idea. Actually, I do have ideas because he was scared to fight this guy, Terence Crawford. Jeff Horn, who beat Manny Pacquiao when he was 16 and with only 16 wins, got his ass knocked out by this guy, Terence Crawford. So, there's a tournament going on in the welterweight division. Manny Pacquiao defeats Keith Thurman, right? Manny Pacquiao defeats Keith Thurman. And so there's only one WBA champion. Now let's go. Errol Spence. This is the welterweight division we're talking about, right? Errol Spence Jr., right? Let's go to Errol Spence Jr. Box Rec. Box Rec didn't pop up. Here you go. There's a tournament going on. Errol Spence is fighting Shawn Porter. Errol Spence going to beat Shawn Porter, right? There's a tournament going on in the welterweight division. So Errol Spence going to defeat Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter has one of the better resumes in boxing, but he's too small. Size will be the advantage Errol Spence has here. Errol Spence been fighting midgets back-to-back. That's why Shawn Porter had a tough time against Yordenis Ugas, because Yordenis Ugas is the same size as Errol Spence. They're both big guys. You know, Shawn Porter is trying too hard to fight these big guys. And all his toughest fight are guys that are taller than 5'8". Those are all Shawn Porter's toughest fight because he doesn't belong at welterweight. He's not 5'7". Guys like 5'6". Mikey Garcia is taller than Shawn Porter. I've seen these guys stand next to each other. Right? So this tournament that's going on in the welterweight division. But PBC, leave it up to PBC and Al Heyman. They're trying to protect this guy. What do you mean protect this guy? They're trying to protect this guy because this guy's still, I'm not going to say he's still young. He's 29 years old. He's 2 years younger than pound for pound undefeated champion Terence Crawford. He's 2 years younger, right? But PBC is trying to protect this guy because they put him in there with guys who are small. So he has the advantage in height. He has the advantage in weight. He has the advantage in reach. He has the advantage in strength. You understand what I'm saying? They put him in a position where he can't lose. Let's look at his resume. Everybody he fought, he had the advantage. The only guy he didn't have the advantage on was Kell Brook. But why did Kell Brook lose this fight? Kell Brook lost this fight because he was damaged goods. He had one eye. He should have never fought Golovkin. Everybody else on Errol Spence's resume, Errol Spence, maybe a little bit of Chris Van Heeren. here, then that was maybe a little closer fight. But Errol Spence won that fight by TKO. So I could give Errol Spence some credit for that. And maybe a Chris Algieri. But everybody else Errol Spence is fighting, size advantage. Size advantage. Carlos Ocampo didn't belong in the ring with Errol Spence. The guy fought all guys in Mexico's. So this tournament that Al Haymon is staging in the welterweight division. Remember when Errol Spence ran into Terence Crawford? He told us Al Haymon didn't have Terence Crawford in the tournament plans. That's discussion for boxing. This is boxing. This is inside of the street. Manny Pacquiao was willing to run over here to PBC, where they're willing to feed Manny Pacquiao these guys like Keith Thurman, who's coming off a loss, right? They're willing to feed Manny Pacquiao these guys, right? They're willing to feed Manny Pacquiao guys like Adrian Broner, Keith Thurman. They might feed Manny Pacquiao, Lucas Matisse. They might feed Manny Pacquiao. They might feed Manny Pacquiao. When he fought Lucas Matisse, I think he was with Bob Arum still. They might feed Manny Pacquiao Danny Garcia next. So Manny Pacquiao can get another win under his belt, make some more money before they sacrifice Manny Pacquiao to Errol Spence, because we know he can't beat Errol Spence, right? All you guys know that, right? Errol Spence has all the advantages. The size, the youth, the power. He has all the advantages to beat Manny Pacquiao. If you know boxing, you know that, right? Keith Thurman. Errol Spence isn't coming off an injury like Keith Thurman. Errol Spence isn't looking vulnerable in none of his fights. You know, Manny Pacquiao picks a guy when he looks vulnerable. So, Errol Spence is in his prime. He's younger than Keith Thurman. He's not looking vulnerable because he's fighting guys who he has advantage over. So Manny Pacquiao, what he should be doing is fighting Terence Crawford, because this is a tournament going on, right? But Manny Pacquiao is not going to fight Terence Crawford. Manny Pacquiao will rather fight Errol Spence before he fight Terence Crawford. You know what Manny Pacquiao coach Eddie Roach said? Let me find out. Let me get this for you. Let me get this for you guys. Since you guys know boxing, right? You know boxing? You think you know boxing? Well, prove to me you know boxing. Freddie Roach. Terence Crawford is too much for Manny Pacquiao. Where is that? Where is that? There's a video out here. I can't find the video right now. But oh, here's a good one. He said, Freddie Roach feels Pacquiao should face Horn, not Loma. See that? Freddie Roach feels Manny Pacquiao should face Horn, not Loma or Crawford. Let's read this one. But it's a video out there where Freddie Roach said Crawford is like, after Crawford beat Victor Posto, he said Crawford is like Mayweather with power. But let's read this article a little bit, and then I'm going to end this video. Hall of Famer trainer Freddie Roach would like to see 8th Division World Champion Manny Pacquiao avenge his decision loss to Jeff Horn, then retire from the sport. Pacquiao, who turns 40 years old later this year, was in action earlier this month when he dominated and stopped Lucas Matisse. Blah, blah, blah. But Roach now states to reporter Carlos Navarro, I talked to Manny. I told him that he looked good. I think his opponent tried to pack it in early. He couldn't handle Manny's pressure, Roach said. Blah, blah, blah. Horn would be a good fight to finish his career, but the names they are talking about out there is Vasyl Lomachenko. I think they wouldn't be the right opponents. I think that I wouldn't like those fights for Manny. His trainer saying he don't like those fights for Manny. I can't find an article where Freddie Roach himself says Terence Crawford is like Mayweather with power. Let me see if that pops up. Freddie Roach. And then after that, I'm going to end the video. But Manny Pacquiao ran from Top Rank to the PBC to be fed guys who are vulnerable, but eventually will be sacrificed to Errol Spence. That's not how you want to go out. Why would he want to go out to a guy like Errol Spence, who is not considered pound for pound the best fighter? Why wouldn't you want to lose to a pound for pound the best fighter in the world in Terence Crawford? Or have an opportunity to beat Terence Crawford if you're really that good at 40 years old. But you'd rather fight Errol Spence because Errol Spence, he stands right there. Crawford, he'll outbox you and make you look stupid and then knock you out. Terence Crawford is like Mayweather with power. There it is, guys. Freddie Roach calls Terence Crawford the most dangerous, harder fight for Pacquiao than Canelo. There's Pacquiao trainer telling us that Terence Crawford, who you guys say hasn't fought anybody, right? You people hate on a fighter you don't know shit about, but the boxing trainer is telling you the truth. You people come on the internet and run your mouth, but Pacquiao, very old trainer, is telling us Terence Crawford is even more dangerous than Canelo for Pacquiao. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to comment in the comment section and say that's a lie because you don't know shit about boxing, right? Manny Pacquiao, a very old trainer, is telling you Terence Crawford is dangerous than Canelo Alvarez. Now, when you look and you go watch that video, you listen to Freddie Roach being brutally honest. You need to sit down and really go and watch Terence Crawford's fights. And stop saying he hasn't beaten anybody. He beat undefeated champions in their prime. But people are going to always believe what they want to believe, right? This is why the sport of boxing is so, so interesting. This is why Floyd Mayweather made so much money, because everybody kept saying, oh, he's not that good. He's going to lose the next fight. The same shit they're saying about Terence Crawford. He's not pound for pound the number one fighter, but he keeps winning. He can't beat Errol Spence, but Errol Spence hasn't been tested. He can't beat Errol Spence. He can't beat Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's a legend, but Manny Pacquiao's own trainer says the guy is more dangerous than Canelo Alvarez. People want to believe what they want to believe. It's okay. You are free to believe what you want to believe. But when it's fight night, just put your money where your mouth is. Just put your money where your mouth is. But do me a favor. Hit that like